Hi, I'm Ruben Saltzman with Structure Tech Home Inspections, and today I'm sharing with you my favorite post of the year, the top 20 home inspection photos for 2020. We're going to end this year with a bang. For our first photo, we're sharing something where we don't think this was a bright idea. We can just imagine somebody in the shower and all of a sudden a light bulb goes off over their head to install a light bulb over their shower. How do you like your clothes? Less dry, more dry, or broiled? I'll take my clothes broiled, thank you. Now here, we thought to ourselves, what a very, very odd spot to place a lawn storage bag. And furthermore, to prop it up against the wall with a piece of board. What's behind that? So, we moved it and there's a big old crack in the garage wall. We're sure nobody was trying to hide it. It was just incidentally placed there. Yeah, that's it. As always, we hope you enjoy our posts. Do we need to comment on this stairway? You see what's going on here, right? We didn't Photoshop this because we're not smart enough. We don't know how Photoshop works. This is just how we found it. For these next two photos, now these wouldn't be all that great if each photo was by itself. I mean, notice the tub spout. On the left, we've got a bathtub and there is no spout. On the right, we've got a tub spout, but no bathtub. What's really weird is that these were in the same house. We're thinking somebody was just messing with us. We don't know what else to say about this. Now for this guy, man, who throws the best parties in the entire neighborhood during the summer? These guys do. Obviously, they've got a refrigerator permanently installed in the garage service door opening. And note the lock on the door too. That's an especially nice touch. After the party's over, you lock up your beer. Awesome. Now for this DIY vanity, we were kind of at a loss for words. It's all permanently built in. There is no access to the drains, the supplies. If you ever need to replace a faucet, forget it. Bust out the sledgehammer. You're gonna have to tear this thing apart. No access panels whatsoever. Yeah, pretty wild. Now this one is quite the interesting solution to a settled driveway. There's a huge hump to get into the garage, and they did this. They made ramps. Yeah, very interesting. Side note, here in Minnesota, when we say interesting, we don't mean interesting. Now check this one out. Our only assumption is that there was a home inspection done at this house before us, and the home inspector put in their report that there's a gap between the sidewalk and the foundation. You should install a garter snake, and if necessary, fill the gap with caulk to help prevent water intrusion between the sidewall and the foundation. And someone followed through. There's a snake pretending it's caulk. What you're seeing in this next photo is live knob and tube wiring supporting ductwork. Yeah, that ductwork is straining the knob and tube wiring with its weight, and that wiring is live. What happens if the sheathing shorts out? You electrify everything. This is bad news. Now here we have 5 lights all installed in a row. Certainly not a home inspection defect, but we're all sure of what Captain Jean-Luc Picard would say about this.
There are 4 lights!
One of our tricks when we get to the farthest reaches of an attic or a crawl space is to leave a business card. That's something I started doing a long time ago, just to say, yeah, look, I was there. I crawled all the way over here. I inspected it. I am leaving my card here. Sometimes I'll stick it on a nail. That's what Eric did here, but this is not a new trick. I guess home inspectors have been doing this for a long time. When Eric got to the farthest reaches of this attic, he found another business card from the Home Team Inspection Services, and this card had been there for a while. It's actually got a pager number on it. So kudos to that home inspection company. Only the boldest, most daring DIYers will attempt what's called the flying trapeze electrical splice. Yep, they took live wires and they spliced it onto the end of an extension cord. That's what those little holes in the end of the cord are there for, right? Yeah, that's gotta be it. In a time before writing, cave dwellers would actually draw pictures to organize their garage. And this particular pictogram says where you put the gas cans. Now for this next one, I don't know, what do you say about this? There's a post at the bottom of the stairway. I mean, not to mention there's no guards or handrails, that's besides the point, but why is the post here? And what came first, the post or the stairway? Or were they done at the same time? And if they were, what did the discussion beforehand sound like? We have so many questions and zero answers over this one. This one was just educational. You see all that black stuff going up the sides of the chimney and along the top? That's sebum from mice traveling along the chimney over years and years. There's your telltale sign that you might have a rodent problem in the house. This is possibly the best laundry chute ever. It's a secret laundry chute hidden inside of a clothes hamper. We like their style. That's pretty cool. We like these people's style too. This is a secret wine cellar. You push on the bookcase and it opens up to a wine cellar. Super cool. Speaking of alcohol, these people obviously don't trust their teenagers to stay out of the liquor cabinet, so they added their security system onto the door. It's kind of genius. I may have to do that someday. I've got a couple of younger kids. I love it. And finally, this is how we will remember 2020. It's all about perspective, right? That was a nice shot. If you like these photos, please head on over to our Facebook page and follow us there, because we have a non-stop supply of this stuff. These are just the 20 or 21 that I picked out for this year, but man, there's a ton more to check out. At any rate, thanks for watching. Happy New Year, and we'll see you next year. Take care.